back to another episode of Shade TV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we're going to be talking about the Yeezy Boost 700 in the high res blue colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. Hit that notification box. We do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also be sure to check out that join button for amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. Today we are just continuing on our journey through all of my pickups from Yeezy Day. This was another one of my pickups that I actually won on the Confirmed app. These are the high res blue. This is a brand new colorway. I'm obsessed with my high res red color scheme, so I had to snag these. So we're going to go through the overview, talk about size and fit on these, followed by how I styled this really fun pop of color. Then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So let's jump right into it. I am really loving what the Yeezy team has been doing with all of these really cool, quirky mixtures of colorways on the 700 silhouette. These are honestly some of my favorite colorways that I've seen released recently. I was obsessed with the high res red. Now I'm so obsessed with the high res blue. I will say one of the things that I feel like didn't capture in a lot of the photos that you may have seen when these were leaked and released, these looked a bit more blue on camera. So when I actually have these in hand and you see them from a different view, I feel like there's just so much more lavender and purple in these. So you can see on the front of the suede here on that toe box, there's this nice light lavender purple color scheme. And then we've got some nice just royal blue hues on the meshing here. And then just a deeper, darker purple on the side paneling of that upper. As we work our way up, we do have that high res pop of blue on the laces and that no lace tie system, which is my favorite tie system. It's just so easy to get in and out of the sneaker itself. We've got that tumbled leather in the high res blue and matching high res blue for that meshing on the tongue, which really gives that tongue area and that region a more monochromatic, clean cut look. So let's take a look at those details and then we'll move along to the side paneling. All right, so wrapping around the side paneling, we've got some nice hits of this suede in the black color scheme and more of that high res blue, which works its way to the back of the heel of the sneaker. We've got some of that suede on the back here in that pop of blue. And then as we work our way to the lateral side, we've got more of that black suede and then meshing in the purple and more of that high res blue, which works its way into the entirety of the interior of the sneaker. So we've got it on the collar as well as the insole is also in that nice pop of blue color scheme. As we work our way to the midsole, we've got hits of this subtle accent of the red. It's not too much, but it's just the perfect amount. And we've got a nice little kind of periwinkle shade on the cutouts here. And as we work our way to the bottom of the outsole, you'll see that we do have it in that high res blue. And then we've got the full length boost popping through at the bottom. So let's take a look at those last and final details. right, so before we move on to size and fit, I did bring my high res red out so you can kind of see just the nice pop of color. I feel like there's definitely a lot more blue on this one than they decided to use on the high res red. I figured maybe it would kind of be more similar with how much red they used on this one. They would probably use the same amount of blue on this, but they really went all out with the blue color scheme. But I do like the front of the toe box region. I think that the upper is kind of my favorite part, but I do also love how they subtly accented it with hits of that red. It's just not too much. And these two are just so different and so vibrant and fun to work in with wardrobe. So excited to talk about that shortly. So let's talk about size and fit on these. As far as my sizing goes, I do size half a size up on the 700s. I feel like they do push your foot up a little bit, and I do like to have a little bit of extra space. Again, I do have higher narrow feet, so depending on whether or not you have that type of foot shape, if you have flatter, wider feet, that could actually differentiate from my high arch, narrow feet. So definitely take that into consideration when you're deciding what size will work best for you. All right, so now let's jump into styling. Again, just really fun pops of color on this one. This again was pretty much exclusive to Yeezy Day and released only on the Confirmed app. So very difficult colorway to get, but super excited that I was able to really just match this to a T. So for the first look, I decided to just wear a simplistic blue colorway that I feel like really went quite nicely with the high res color scheme of the sneaker. I think just different hues of blues really will work well with this if you're trying to figure out how to style this like really vibrant pop of color. But that blue color scheme I feel like was the perfect blue to go with this in that midi dress. For the second look, I really wanted to bring some abstract, playful color schemes into the mix, and I really wanted to go matchy-matchy with this. So I was able to actually find two dresses. One for the first look was a bandeau dress that had this nice abstract swirl print in multiple colors that really kind of matched the color scheme that you see throughout this sneaker. And then for the second dress, I wore a mini dress that was long sleeve, and it has this just really cool abstract swirled pattern, again just matching the color scheme of the sneaker to a T. So you let me know down below, what's your favorite look out of the three, or how would you style these?
Sit back and watch me straight to the top. When we drop, you better join us. Boy, we hot, money in the bank, yo, we ain't playing. You should've listened when we said we staying. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't got no fear. Sit back and take notes. Cause homie, we get hit. Let's get ready for the rumble. All y'all welcome to the jungle. Hold up, y'all really trying to come at me? Bring it on. Enemies all around. Ready for war now. Standing on his ground. And we will not give up the crown. Fighting to the end. We stay until we win. Y'all better bring it on. Cause this is our battle song. Into the jungle. Into the jungle. Bring it to the ring. No matter what opposition that you bring, I will be standing because I am the king.
Now let's see what values are currently doing on the resale market. So these retailed at $300 and they are currently going between $300 to $375. I do feel like when more people start to get their hands on these sneakers and you start to see these out in public, I feel like the price point of these is going to go up just because they were pretty limited, and it's just such a really cool colorway when you actually are holding it in hand. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down below and hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for our amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. This is ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. We'll catch you on the next episode.